Amid heightened tensions between France and Italy, last week French President Emmanuel Macron agreed to be interviewed by Fabio Fazio on Italian state television, coming just weeks after France recalled its ambassador in Italy in protest of baseless and repeated attacks from Rome of a level not seen since World War II. The 25-minute chat caused huge uproar at the weekend. The news of the impending interview was met with fury by many, including the far-right Brothers of Italy party, which is allied with the anti-immigrant Lega in regional elections. Brothers of Italy leader Giorgia Meloni released a video in which she asked Mr Fazio to hold Macron accountable for the neocolonial policies pursued by France in Africa and urged to ask him why France won't allow African nations to develop, only to then lecture Italy because we are not welcoming enough Africans. However, instead of adopting a hard-talk grilling, Mr Fazio let the French president speak at length for most of the interview. Mr Macron opted for a conciliatory tone as he talked about his love for Italy but quickly turned belligerent when discussing Europe. The French president called for a stronger bloc and for more European cooperation, before vowing to fight hard against nationalism and euroscepticism. Emmanuel Macron vowed to fight against nationalism and anti-EU sentiments on Italian state TV. Image Getty. Leader of the Brothers of Italy party Giorgia Meloni. Image Getty. He told Mr Fazio, "In this context, we need a stronger Europe. We must recognize this urgency, this urgent request for identity, but we also need more European cooperation. We need to build a more united, a more sovereign and stronger Europe. This is what I authorized and defended during my speech in Sorbonne in 2017. It is not a question of choosing between total, unconditional openness and nationalism. Some defend nationalism, but they want to fight our Europe." The French president called for a stronger and sovereign Europe. Image Rai. Mr Macron during his speech at Sorbonne on the future of Europe in 2017. Image Getty. "I will fight hard against these people because I think they would take us back." Mr Macron explained that these movements would bring back Europe's internal divisions and make the continent lose 10 or 20 years. Envisioning his European dream, the French had added, "Today, we need to respect the identity and spirit of each of these populations. We must build a strong Europe in this global context, a sovereign Europe in terms of its defense, on a political level, on a digital level, on a level of climate and energy, on nutrition, a Europe that knows how to protect its citizens and that can say, I am a credible space for talk to both the US and China."